Now, as we move forward, we think about my role at Christ Church when I'm no longer in that position of senior pastor, will be bishop, and I will be there to help, to advise, and to counsel and to mentor those that God have joined to that fellowship, as well as to some other ministries outside of that fellowship. But also be there to do whatever I'm asked to do or called upon to do. Whatever that is that I'm asked to do. If it's to teach a class, teach that class. If it's to represent the church in some other service or meeting or something, to do that. I'm there to serve in whatever capacity that I would be needed to serve in. If they need if they need a little janitorial work to do, I wouldn't be above doing that. I just want to serve the ministry, to help the ministry of Christ Church to become and to be all that it can be. So I'm available. I'll be available to assist in whatever and wherever I'm needed in the ministry of Christ Church of Rockville. And to give counsel, give advice. I'll be also one of the watchmen on the wall. And if I see the sword come, I see anything happen that is not, call it to the attention of the pastor and those in leadership there, and work through the process to help this church reach its finest conclusion.
Amen.
Is what I'll be there to do.
Amen. And ditto, I'll be there with you. And also to mentor as needed and to do whatever is asked of me. I hope as a role model and just honoring God in whatever I do.
Amen.
And as He leads us, I cannot tell you what it's going to look like now, but I do know that outside opportunities have availed themselves. We're excited about that, getting out into the kingdom and seeing what's out there and being a blessing out there, but understanding that Christ Church is home and being that mentor to Dr. Lee and Carmen that we did not have, along with the other mentors that are there, as needed, and certainly not overstepping, but as needed, and understanding that they know how to ask. We have the relationship. And I think that's a good thing about what's happening with us, Bishop. We have relationship. It is not some kind of forced thing, but we have relationship with the people and with Dr. Lee and with Carmen. And there's a genuine trust there. So we will still be together, but in another capacity.
Amen.
As needed capacity at this time. And we'll go. When the Lord say go, we'll go wherever He's calling us to. But we know that there's another phase of ministry for us. And I don't know what it looks like right now, but I do know that I'm excited about it.
Amen. And I just want to say, and they don't have to be intimidated. Amen. But we're not coming trying to micromanage anything. We're just trying to assist wherever we are needed. Amen. That's where we want to function. And like I said, and you mentioned, there's some outside ministries that we'll be involved in working with. But the home base will be right now over on Cessna Avenue. That would be home base. But we would assist and help where needed and where we invited to get involved and to assist in their mentor. We're going to do that as well. But we want to just be there at Christ Church to help in whatever capacity we can. We want to function there, and we want to do it wholeheartedly, and we want to push people in the right direction. We are not going to be there gathering folks up to ourselves for what? Amen. If we were going to do that, we would remain as things are. But we're going to be there to help equip them in whatever capacity we're asked to do so.
And to honor God and bring glory to Him in a way that we can. But certainly want to honor the pastor's that's going to be set in and trusting God and praying for them and encouraging them. I'm thinking more of an encouraging role, just to encourage them and to let them know, you know what, I see Christ in you and you're on a good road, and just to really encourage them along the way of the Lord. And that, you know why I say that? Because that was something we so needed. Just somebody to say, you know what, you're on the right road. You're doing a good job, And so, just to encourage them.
Amen. And that is needed, and that was so missed in our situation. But we want to supply something that we missed that would have benefited us.
That would have benefited
and
us.
that would have really encouraged our heart. We want to supply that need at Christ Church to the best of our ability. Amen. That's what we want to do, is to make it better. Amen. We want to make it better in whatever way we can.
Amen.
Amen.